Okay. Lots of snow indeed. Up where I am. Spent the day digging out the cars and digging out paths for my kid to walk on, and my father-in-law with a snowblower. And wow, it's been a lot of snow. Getting through it though. Hey everyone. Okay, I think I'm good to go and live here, and hopefully you are all seeing me well. You may check out the comments section. You can post a comment if you'd like. But welcome to my first online show of 2022. It is very nice to be playing for you again. We're going to do a little bit of a different thing tonight. Instead of the request show, I have requested that I choose the songs tonight, which is to say that I'd like to do everything from this album, which is the last album that I put out, and it's the last time I'm going to put it up on the screen because I don't want it to get too annoying. But this is I Remember When, and it's a retrospective album covering my 20 years of making music. So I'm going to take you back to 2001 to start. Welcome, Michael. Welcome, Anne and Mary. Yeah, please chime in. Tell me where you're at. Please say hi. And thank you very much for listening. But let's start with some Caught Up in Your Love. This is the first song on this album, and the first song on the first album I ever had back in 2001. Here it is. After I said goodbye, I promised myself I'd try to get my mind off of you and back to reality. But only lightning striking me, shaking me up, could ever do that trick. Caught up in your love, I'm so caught up in your love. I was halfway home on a jet airplane, halfway between joy and pain, thinking about walking with you by the evergreens. Oh, the way that light struck your eye and captured your face, nestled in my memory. Caught up in your love, I'm so caught up in your love. With you, despite what people say, oh, people say, pay no mind. You don't wanna waste your time loving one when there's so much more for you to see. Hey, no, they don't got what I've got. The jackpot, she fits me like a glove. Caught up in your love, your love, your love. Up in your love, 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 love. I'm looking out my window at blue sky above. Thank you very much. Welcome. Welcome to my online show, my monthly online show. Thank you for joining, and it's good to see Kim from Spring Lake, and, well, not see, but you guys know what I mean. Sherry from Florida. Man, beautiful. It's looking like a good crowd. Hi, Instagrammers as well. I appreciate your joining. I'm going to see if I can find some comments here as well. Nobody's saying much of... Oh, Cleveland. Hey, David. How you doing, man? Madeline. Nice to see you. Anyway, thank you guys for joining. That was Caught Up in Your Love. I tried to choose, or I chose, one song from each album or EP that I had made over the last 20 years that I thought represented, the EP or the album represented me well on those recordings. So that was the first one, and the next song was actually the first song on Someone to Tell. So this is back in 2004, and the story of me losing my math tutoring job. Very difficult stuff for a 22-year-old to deal with. Here we go. The tile in the kitchen is cracking, the stairs to the basement are sinking. Somebody told me I'm crazy, thinking past the limits of thinking. The crevice in the ceiling is rusting, who knows when it will cave in. The image of a broken heart bursting in the window that mirrors my skin. I go walking through this city, trying to avoid the sidewalk cracks. Every step I am taking, I fear I'm under attack. They're onto me, and I am scared to win. Once I had the control, rules were there to bend, but now they're onto me, and I don't know how to get out. Oh, the thought never crossed my mind. I've run out of time. Oh, the fire from the stove is blazing, it's spreading throughout my home. I didn't know what I was risking, living here all alone. I can go out to the country and hide there among the mountains. Oh, but sooner or later I will thirsty and wish I could drink from the fountains. I go walking through this city, trying to avoid the sidewalk cracks. Every step that I am taking, I fear I'm under attack. They're onto me, and I am scared to win. Once I had the control, the rules are there to bend, yeah, but now they're onto me, and I don't know how to get out. Yeah, the thought never crossed my mind. Oh, I've run out of time. I've run out of time. Oh, I go walking through this city, trying to avoid the sidewalk cracks. Every step that I'm taking, every step that I'm taking, every step, I fear I'm under attack. They're onto me, and I am scared to win. Once I had the control, the rules were there to bend, yeah, but now they're onto me, and I don't know how to get out. No, the thought never crossed my mind. I've run out of time. Thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. I'm paying attention to the comments as I sing. I'm getting better at doing that, although it's it is distracting in a sense. But like I said, one of the good things about doing this as often as I've done it in the past couple of years is I've become a little bit better of a multitasker overall in my life, and I can attribute that to looking at all these comments while I'm playing, even the bad ones. Actually, there are never any bad ones because I'm that good. No, there are bad ones sometimes, and that's okay. You guys are entitled to your opinion. No, you're not. Yes, you are. Where is my capo? Oh, I got it. I'm back. All right. For song number 3. Love and thanks from Indy. Hi, Kim. Nice to play for you, Jan in Oklahoma. Man, this is great. I'm getting a lot of folks from a lot of different places. Some overseas as well. That's awesome. The Blah Blah Lounge. Hi, Erica. Wow. Long time ago. Let's see. The Blah Blah Lounge in Brooklyn was one of my first gigs. I was the MC of a open mic in this tiny little lounge, and had really bad stage fright, but just went for it anyway. And was, I had like 6 songs at that point that I had written, so I got a chance to work through it, and that was very big for me for like doing this. I think it was like a weekly or bi-weekly thing. I used to come and play this place, the Blah Blah Lounge, and just get my feet wet and see other performers and kind of try to learn from them. So that was all around the time that I wrote these songs. So the next song is from the Guilty Hearts EP. It is called Another Day. All the trees are bare, but spring is drawing near. The clouds spawned from your breath will soon disappear. I wish I could do more to help you soothe your wounds. It's hard to face the fact that from this we're not immune. Off in the distance there is a season taking shape. Soon it will bring you relief from this relentless weight. Just hold on another day. Cry for those who left, embrace the memories, but don't mistake the world for a fruitless mystery. Just round the corner there is a season taking shape. Soon it will bring you relief from this relentless weight. Just hold on another day. Hold on another day. All right. Thanks very much. Thanks, everybody. I'm sorry if I don't see all of the comments. I'm trying to multitask. Like I said, I'm capable of it, but sometimes I'm apparently not. Okay, so all right. I'm drinking just some wine this evening, and I want to do So Slow. That's the next song. So Slow. Now we're getting into the green room sessions. In 2006, I lived in an apartment with my brother and one other dude in Brooklyn. And the room that I was living in had one window, and the window was, my room on one side and the kitchen on the other side. It wasn't a window to the outside. And I don't know why I chose to live in that space, but I did. But the good thing is, because I started to record myself in GarageBand and get used to doing that, I really got into doing that and into the idea that I could record myself and make it sound good, even though I knew nothing about compressors or microphones or all that stuff. So I just tried to make these songs on the green room sessions sound interesting sonically. I wasn't going for pristine because, frankly, I wouldn't have been able to do that because I don't know what I'm doing. I didn't. I still kind of don't know what I'm doing when I'm recording, but back then I definitely did not know. I just wanted to, see what sounded good. Anyway, I wrote this song back then, and it's called So Slow. 7 years since she drove this road. 7 years to see her life unfold. Only been doing what she's been told. Little by little it is getting old. So slow, time is ticking when we don't know. So slow, only as fast as our minds go. This body's holding prisoner, all in the past is a cruel blur. When in search of a familiar cure, and open this door to a stranger's voice, because he felt he had no other choice. So slow, time is ticking when we don't know. So slow, only as fast as our minds go. Oh, and we grow hard and weary as the issue. Blood flows out of control. I gotta let go. I gotta let go. I gotta let go. From here there's no going back. So slow. So slow. So slow. Time is ticking and we don't know. Blood flows out of control. I gotta let go. Blood flows out of control. I gotta let go. Yeah. Blood flows out of control. I gotta let go. Blood flows out of control. I gotta let go. Air is so slow. All right. Thank you for the kind comments. Hi, Maria Mason in Ireland. Miss you, Maria. Lexi, thank you so much for the kind words. North Shore, South Shore. Yeah, I live on the South Shore of Massachusetts now. Used to be a New Yorker and moved up here when my daughter was born about 3 years ago now, and liking it, and very much liking my recording studio that it's kind of in the works here, but this is where I do the live streams in the attic. And tonight, as I said, I am playing songs from my retrospective record. So now I'm up to, wow, I gotta get moving. This is maybe I'm playing like long versions of these songs without even realizing it. I don't know, but let's go to Bird Never Flies. This is from the Break-In, 2007, I believe. And the one song, well, there's a few songs that I think wound up sounding great on this album, but this is my favorite. So here's Bird Never Flies. How can I turn away from your gun? How can I stay here where others would run and kiss the blame? I fan the dying flame. All of my secrets breathe life to my lies. All of my thoughts, like the ocean, they slide along the edge. They linger on the banks in search of a refuge. Darling, don't cry. Don't you know why this bird never flies? There's night at the end of this heavenless day. There is night at the end, it will show me a way. I tell myself, oh, and we may soon be saved. Darling, don't cry. Don't you know why this bird never flies? give you up. I won't give you up. I won't give you up. I won't give you up. All right. Thanks, everybody. Thank you very much, you guys. So that's Bird Never Flies. And now we're kind of getting into the middle of my career here. Again, if you joined late, I'm just running down this retrospective album that I put out last month. From the first 20 years of my 80-year career that I will amass. So it's only a quarter of what I'm going to put out, and hopefully, and I've played you the first 5-6 years, I guess, of that now, and now we get into Get Going, which I'm gonna get going to the nylon string guitar here. Let's try this guitar. Get Going was part of the 52 song project that I did back in 2009, and the recording of this song was largely just vocals, largely a cappella, 6 or 7 voices doubled on the recording, and then one guitar. So this will be a little different, and this is one that I rarely ever play, so I'm going to have to cheat with some lyrics on this one. I hope you don't mind, but even if you mind, I'm still going to do it. Here we go. This is Get Going. There'll be no more crying about you now. There'll be no more crying about you now. There'll be no more crying about you now. About you now. I am finally starting to figure out. I am just now starting to figure out that's something I never could figure out about you now. So get going. Get going to wherever it is you wanna go. Get going to wherever you want, I don't wanna know. Get going to a place where you won't be afraid, to where nothing remains. There'll be no more crying about you now. There'll be no more crying without a doubt. There'll be no more trying to figure out what a twisted journey we have been on. What a twisted journey we have been on. One that I once couldn't wait to be on, and now it's gone, 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 and I'm getting gone. Getting gone to wherever it is I wanna go. Getting gone to wherever it is I don't yet know. I'm getting gone to a place where I won't lay the blame. I'm getting gone. Getting gone to wherever it is I do not care. I'm getting going to wherever it is I wouldn't dare. No. afraid to where nothing remains. Ooh, that one got a little heavier than I anticipated. That's all good. Let's see. Thanks to everyone for your kind words. That was Get Going, the 52 song project. If you guys are interested, I have all my music on Bandcamp, and so you won't be able to stream that on the streaming services except for Bandcamp. So yeah, please check that out. Where are we here? We are at Dead End Driving. Dead End Driving was also part of that 52 song project, but I decided after 12 Mondays was made, that albums I did after that, I might rehash some of those songs, and I did for a few albums. I wound up doing new versions, but Dead End Driving was on 12 Mondays, and here it is. Dead end driving in the dark, we don't know what we're headed for. Like lighters flicking off sparks, we've been counting on a little more, yeah. Dead end working every day, wondering how I'm gonna get through. And the time will come, we don't wanna play along just to make do. Well, I don't know what you want, no, I don't know what you want, but we've been dead and driving in the dark. Tell me how we gonna make a mark. My philosophy, new ways that I have found to see things I have not seen, bright enough to turn me around. Surely it's a waste to think someone's gonna carry us now. Dead end talking about a dream that we really ought to set free, because it likely isn't what it seems, and it no longer appeals to me. And I don't know what you want, no, I don't know what you want, but we've been dead and driving in the dark. Tell me how we gonna make a mark. My philosophy, new ways that I have found to see things I have not seen, bright enough to turn me around. Surely it's a waste to think someone's gonna carry us now, oh, carry us out. We're dead end driving, we're dead end driving. is Dead End Driving. And we are into the next decade now. That was 2009. Thanks for all the kind words I'm seeing. Thank you, Michael and Pamela. I appreciate it. All you guys on Instagram. I don't know why I can't make the comments scroll the same way. I need to figure that out. But thank you, regardless. It is also on Facebook and YouTube channels here. And I am going on to the next song, which is Until Next Time, which is really a piano song, but I don't yet have a piano up here that sounds good. So I'll do the guitar version of Until Next Time. Gone just as fast as you entered, gone like a dream as I'm waking up, gone but it's just the beginning. There in your slight hesitation, our pace, time took a second to offer lines of your smile I can still retrace. So many songs playing the way out, so many stories waiting to be played out. So many words tugging at the back of my tongue. Until next time, should there be one. Drawn to the voice down the hallway, drawn to her eyes, she turned to me. As I throw in a quarter, and not as her message has been received. Oh, so many songs playing their way out, so many stories are waiting to be played out, so many words tugging at the back of my tongue. Until next time, should there be one. Until next time, should there be one. Once in my life I saw you there. Once in my life, maybe never again. And all that we had was a moment. All right. Cool. That was the guitar version of Until Next Time. A rare occurrence, but I think it kind of worked. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining and for chiming in. It is great to see that there are people from all over the place watching me again. I'm humbled once again. I am not even close to finished. I just wanted to say that. But I am up to the Fire Plays album. This was one of my favorite albums to make. I went to Rhinebeck, New York, and the producer of this record, his name is Jerry Leonard, very extremely talented guy, musician and guitarist, often plays with Suzanne Vega and Duncan Sheik. He's actually on the road with Duncan Sheik right now, but I got to work with him in this beautiful studio in Rhinebeck called the Clubhouse, with all of my favorite musicians who happen to be good friends of mine, and it was such a fun atmosphere. Tad DeBrock, Rob Calder, Doug Yole, the gang that's been with me for a really long time in my career. So this was a fun album to make, and once again I'm going to play a song that is not a guitar song, but we'll make it work. Let's do it in whatever key this is. I guess that's E. Yeah. So here is you know what? Let's do it with this tuning. This will be better. He pulled away into a long night. Hard to complain, he got what he came for. Stopped at a light, lived up the engine, and idle inside, drove his way out of town, saying I'd play with fire, I'd play with fire, I'd play with fire, and the fire plays with me, yeah, the fire plays with me. On a dark empty road leading to nowhere, she's running away, there's no other way, and she tears through the wind like a star across the night sky. It's all in your head, she kept saying to herself. Yeah, I play with fire, I play with fire, I play with fire, and the fire plays with me. I play with fire, and higher it rises. I play with fire, and the fire plays with me. The fire plays, the fire plays, the fire plays with me. Drawbridges down, oh, so step on the gas, it happens so fast. Yeah, I play with fire, I play with fire, I play with fire, and the fire plays with me. I play with fire, and the fire plays with me. Thank you guys. That's the Fireplace from the, well, that's the title track from the Fireplace album. All right, about 3 years later, I think it was 2015 when I decided I wanted to make an album that was kind of more keyboard centric. So once again, I'm going to do a song that is not really a guitar song, but I'll make it happen somehow. Covering Up is the next song on this list, and I need to figure out how I'm going to play this real quick. Let's see. That should do it. All right, and I do need the lyric for this as well. I'm going to cheat on this too. I hope you guys are enjoying the show thus far. I definitely am. It is really good to be playing for you again. What am I doing here? I'm doing Covering Up. Covering Up. Where are we? There we are. So here's Covering Up from Shouts and Whispers. This is an album from 2015. Actually, half the album, if you don't know, was kind of all about keyboards and almost sounded 80s-ish. And the other half is just very stripped down, like me and a guitar. So this is one of the keyboard songs that I'm going to do stripped down now. This is called Covering Up. I had a dream I sat beside you through the night, patient for the opening of your eye, taking your time, taking your time. Tearing out the pages we begun. Maybe I'm afraid of what each other will become, wondering why. I'm wondering why. Are we covering up? We're covering up. Are we covering up? Covering up. When you wake into the flooding of your mind, you'll find me in the water right behind, spreading the light. I'm spreading the light. Yeah, we're covering up. Covering up. Yeah, we're covering up. We're covering up. And I don't understand it how we did. Everything we built we hid. standing like I did. Everything we built that we had, we're covering up. We're covering up. Thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it. All right, that is Covering Up from Shouts and Whispers 2015. So this is only like 7 years ago now. Feels like yesterday that I made that album with my friend Carl Bark. And then after that, I made an album with another guy, a very talented guy named Brendan Muldowney. In Connecticut, and another beautiful studio called the Carriage House. And with this album, I wanted to have a band on the album, but I also wanted to keep it extremely sparse. And so what you hear on the album Natural is not a whole lot going on, just myself, my guitar playing, my voice, drums, a little bit of bass occasionally. But mostly it's just about, just the guitar and vocal and kind of a small sound. So let's do Heart of a Lion from Natural. So this is the first track on the album. With this album, I actually, it was the first time that I wrote string arrangements. For this record, I had Melissa Tong and Dave Egger, great musicians, violinist and cellist, come do some of the lines that I wrote, and they definitely ended up on this song. So, but here it is, just me and the guitar. This is Heart of a Lion. I don't want to know how come. I don't want to hear your sigh. I'm gonna settle for try. I don't want to break you down or dig up the past. All I want to do is tear off the cast. Love is not love till I quit asking why. I just wanna go from here, proud of what is mine. The heart of a lion. Just wanna go from here, proud of what is mine. The heart of you guys. Very sweet comments. Thank you. Getting to the end of my wine here, but not the end of the album. I still got quite a few more to play here, so if you're just tuning in, you're still going to get to hear a good chunk of what I'm doing tonight. Also, if you're new to this, I do a monthly show last Sunday of each month, or at least I try to make that happen. Sometimes I'm touring on the last Sunday of the month, so I can't do it, but usually I am here in my attic playing songs. Most of the shows I do have been all request shows, but I'm going to try some different things this year just to keep it a little interesting. And I'd like to do a song now that I wrote with my good friend Rob Calder. This is a song about my dog, which many of you know that already, but this is for George. This is Sato. When I'm struggling to believe, somehow you know I need you by my side. And when I dig myself a hole, begin to lose control, you slow me down, my little Sato. Everybody wants to know you. It doesn't matter where we go, you steal the show. They stop to reach for you, forget where they're headed to. You turn them around, my little Sato. Well, I may have rescued you, but the opposite is far more true. And I hope that somehow you see all the difference you made in me. I like to watch you dream. I wonder what you see and where you are. Are you out of harm's way, or have you gone astray? Am I by your side, my little Sato? And we can walk into the woods, wander off into the woods if you say so. Oh, to think there was a time you weren't in my life. Where would I be now without my Sato? Yeah, my house needs a real good clean. Golden hairs all over my blue jeans, but I gladly pick up after you, 'cause you do the same when I am blue. My little Sato. I'm laughing now because my friend Peggy is online and I read her comment, which says, or should I say horny George, or horny Jorge. And the reason why she's saying that is because my dog has a tendency to hump, particularly large dogs. He's a small dog, and it's really, I guess depending on how you look at it, it's either vile or really, really funny. I tend to think it's funny, especially since he's not getting any other dogs pregnant. This is what I say every time I play this song. It's actually on the recording too. Ooh, my little Sato. Ooh, my little Sato. Sato, my little Sato. Sato. That is for George, that is for Peggy, and her beautiful dog Abby. And yeah, that's Sato. Thank you guys. Sorry I got a little sidetracked there. I told you, my multitasking is getting better, but it's sometimes when I read what you guys write, especially when it's, it hits me, cuts me deep, I need to comment on it. So there it was. Let's do Less. Less was originally written in 2012, then put out in 2015 on a recording, and it was just me and the guitar. And I wanted to create another version that was with this pianist named Stu Mindeman, who has produced a couple of my records recently. I just love how he plays it, and I love the arrangements around it. So we did a new version of it for Against the Sky, which was my 2020 album. But here is the kind of original version of it, Less. Less is less, it isn't nothing, somehow we'll recover. Everybody pitching in will help out one another. And before we know it, a garden will be growing, a new breeze will be blowing. Less is more than any other people out there struggling. Some don't ever find an end to holes in need of plugging. Do not play the victim, show me some conviction, and we'll get this sorted out. Oh, tonight I feel so grateful that you are all here with me, and that we are healthy. Don't forget how lucky we are. Less is less, we've got enough to get us through December. I'll go out and find new work as soon as morning comes. And before we know it, the garden will be growing, good signs will come back around. And before we know it, the garden will be growing, good times will come back around. Thank you. Thanks, everyone. All right, so we have now spanned 19 years of my career with the songs that you have heard. And thanks for sticking with me, those of you who have throughout the night. And now I'm going to do songs that are, were put out as part of the retrospective, but weren't written until this past year. So I'll start with one that, if you've been tuning in to these shows, you've heard this one, I think. I'm going to start with Days Gone By. So here's Days Gone By. I wrote this for my kid. Here it is. One goal, one end, one life to transcend, one girl to hold tight, teach her to let lie the days gone by, let lie the days gone by, let lie the days gone by. Setbacks, false starts, triumphs, torn hearts, long laughs and hard cries. Show her that let lie the days gone by, let lie the days gone by, let lie the days gone by, let lie the days gone by. And one day you'll say, I'll make my own way, and I'll let you fly onward. Let lie the days gone by, let lie the days gone by, let lie the days gone by, let lie the days gone by. Thank you very much, you guys. So that's Days Gone By. The next song was actually written a long time ago. So I misspoke when I said that all these songs towards the end are new. They're not. But I had not released this song until until making this retrospective. So this was written with a guy who I actually don't know all that well, but his name is Michael Sackler-Berner, and we wrote this song together in 2013 or so. I was in New York doing writing with different people. He was recommended to me from another friend, and we came up with a song that I always liked and wanted to do something with, but never quite went for it until now. So we gave this one on the recording a real sort of pop production. So this will be a little different, obviously, but this is Bet the House. We can talk about your world, we can talk about mine. You know what? I'm going to get the lyric up just in case I screw this up, since I don't want to screw it up. I'm still keeping the beat. Still keeping the beat. And here we go. We can talk about your world, we can talk about mine. I just sit in the middle, crying in our wine. We got a world to wonder, nothing holding us back. No great divider, what we want, what we lack. We gotta bet the house to be homeward bound. Time drifts from a closed spout. We gotta bet the house. Now if we take the low road, quiet and high, look up for answers to rain down from the sky. No action, no reaction, no risk, no reward. You can't fall forward in a crisis ignored. Gotta bet the house to be homeward bound. Time drifts from a closed spout. We gotta bet the house, gotta bet the house to be safe and sound. Time drifts from a closed spout. We gotta bet the house. Oh, la 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 la, lazy love is a dead, 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 deadly dance. Gotta bet the house to be homeward bound. Time drifts from a closed spout. We gotta bet the house, gotta bet the house to be safe and sound. Time drifts from a closed spout. We gotta bet the house, bet the house. La 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 la, lazy love. It is a dead, 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 deadly dance. All right. So that's Bet the House from I Remember When, from this album. And I got two more to do for you this evening. I would like to do, what's the next song? Oh, next one's My God. Let's do My God. I think if you read the lyrics to this song carefully, I think you can kind of figure out where I'm going with it. Or if you haven't heard it before, pay attention to the lyric in particular in this one. All right, so let's get My God up. My God is better than your God. My faith is stronger than yours. My people were chosen to be here to keep America pure. My heart is bigger than your heart. I'm not afraid of a war. My God. I know the truth of the matter. You couldn't prove otherwise. Those folks you promised to help out are tired of all your lies. They pledge undying devotion, build up my enterprise. My God. I'll cradle you like a sling. You've been searching for purpose. Come let me make your heart sing, my God. My God. All right, there's my God. Everybody, thank you so much for joining me this evening. My next online show will be at the end of February, which I think the last day or two is a Sunday, so 27, 28, somewhere around there. And man, yeah, this is a lot of fun for me to do. I hope you enjoyed it too. I'm going to be doing some in-person shows too. I got Chicago in April coming up. I've got some in March actually too. I've got DC, the DC area, I guess, in March, and Roanoke, Virginia, and New York and Philly and Boston. All that's coming soon. Hopefully Seattle as well, out on the West Coast. But thank you for being so kind to me once again. I'm going to finish with the last tune and the title track to I Remember When. And if you're interested in the album and want to pick one up, it's just arihest.bandcamp.com. And I'm not a very good promoter, but there it was. I probably should have been doing that all night. But in any case, thank you. All right, let's get into I Remember When. Took a look out the window at a dire shade of blue. Used to be hard to tell, but now you don't need a closer view. Darkness in the hearts of those I used to recognize. Been building up a long time, I shouldn't be surprised. I was taught a single vision of the land where I was born. The example that we set before our fabric had been torn. And I wonder if we'll ever truly find our way again. Or should we get busy saying we remember when? Yesterday's a footprint left to vanish in the storm. Some would kill to retrace it, but they're sorely misinformed. Gone are the days we could agree to disagree. It's a war of us and them, and an abandonment of we. Oh, and maybe all we need is to submit to our demise, to begin again without the clouds of fury in our eyes. But I won't hold my breath, it seems a far more likely end is that we're destined to keep saying we remember when. We remember when. Oh. Take a look out the window at a brighter shade of blue. The clouds may soon drift far enough to change our point of view. Righteous are the hearts and minds I used to recognize. The path is long, bending toward a kind of world that's wise. May our children fight the power better than we ever could. And may the errors of my generation help them see what's good. I hope for every helpless soul to find some joy again. In solemn tones we'll look back singing, I remember when, I remember when, I remember Great to play for you all again. Thank you so much. Happy 2022. Thank you for tipping, and if you didn't tip, I totally get it. Either you didn't like it, or which is fine, or you can't tip, which is also fine too. Thanks for joining. I will see you either online or out on the road very soon. And yeah, I love you guys. Thanks a lot.